Peace to everybody, back with another video. This is why Andrew Cuomo will never run for president. And as you can see here in the picture is Andrew Cuomo himself, who is a racist Democrat hater ever. He has kept New York State locked into a prison for months because he does not care what the American people have to say. And thank you, Nikki Swift tabloid or whatever you are, for having this story. As the coronavirus pandemic continues to upend daily life all over the globe, numerous key players have emerged in the fight to curb and contain this outbreak. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, for instance, has led the charge alongside his tri-state allies in their effort to reduce hospitalization and infection rates. Yet while Cuomo has positioned himself as an undeniable leader in the battle against COVID-19, this top official has no plans to become the leader of the free world, despite speculation that he might someday run for president of the United States. Cuomo has no desire to pursue that role. Thank heavens. I don't want Andrew Cuomo to be running for president, because that would be more of a nightmare with him than what the New Yorkers are dealing with right now. As the coronavirus pandemic continues to upend daily life all over the globe, numerous key players have emerged in the fight to curb and contain this outbreak. So this is what they're saying. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, for instance, has led the charge alongside his tri-state allies in their effort to reduce hospitalizations and infection rates. Well, excuse me, Andrew Cuomo put the elderly in nursing homes to die. And now he's being investigated again for his incompetent behavior. Andrew Cuomo is a sick person who doesn't care about the American people. He does not care about the people of New York State because he's a Democrat and he's a dictator that people are getting sick and tired of him dictating all these New Yorkers for everything that they are doing. He does not care about the American people at all and never will. And then yet he wants to go to put the elderly in nursing homes to die because he does not care. And then he's got the nerve to call New Yorkers deplorables. Does he even know what that word means? Deplorables? Because I know I do. I looked it up on Google. It means prison. So he's treating New Yorkers like prisoners. When his father was alive, he never did this to us. He never forced us to wear masks or anything like that. But when it comes to this incompetent governor, oh, you got to wear a mask. You got to do this and do that. He's taken all his frustrations out on us New Yorkers because he don't care at all. While speaking with his younger brother Chris Cuomo, Andrew told the CNN journalist that he has never entertained the thought of running for president. Let me ask you something. Chris asked on his nightly CNN news program, Cuomo Primetime, with all of this adulation that you're getting for doing your job, are you thinking about running for president? Tell the audience. Andrew then replied with a steady no. Thank you. You saved some of the crisis that he will never run for president. But his brother Chris, what we call him Fredo, Andrew Cuomo was speaking with his brother. Andrew told the CNN journalist, that's who Chris Cuomo claims to be, that he has never entertained the thought of running for president. And of course, Chris Cuomo asked him, Chris asked on his nightly CNN news program, Cuomo Primetime, with all of this adulation that you're getting for doing your job, are you thinking about running for president? No, please, we don't need that. Donald Trump is enough. He's going to win the second term, mark my words. Andrew Cuomo is being investigated again. I hope it is for the elderly that he has put in nursing homes to die. Andrew Cuomo and his brother Fredo, which is Chris Cuomo, they're both into pedophilia, literally. They've both been to Epstein's mansion, and that's why they're never going to tell you the truth. They're going to lie to you and you got to go look for the truth yourself. So this is why nobody cares about Andrew Cuomo in the state of New York. But he's got to sit up here and tell, all of the New Yorkers are deplorables. Excuse me? No, you won't answer? Chris asked. No, I answered, Andrew added. The answer is no. I answered the question. Chris continued to press his brother, asking Andrew if he's ever thought about or might be open to the possibility, but the governor repeatedly denied this prospect. Despite his protests, however, Andrew remains one of the Democratic Party's greatest contenders, and party leaders hope America's current leadership will inspire him to pursue the White House one day, and I pray that it doesn't, because we do not need an incompetent governor of New York to be running for president, especially when he has a habit of putting elderly in nursing homes with the COVID-19, and then they end up dying because of him. Chris Cuomo, his brother, who is also Fredo, said, no, you won't answer? No, I answered, Andrew added. The answer is no. So, Andrew Cuomo is running New York State to the ground, literally. Look what's going on in New York City. De Blasio doesn't care about what's going on there. The people in New York City, just to get an apartment, they gotta wait 10 years to get an apartment. If they're under HUD or Section 8 or whatever, they gotta wait 10 years to get approved for an apartment, because they put everybody else first. They put all these Democrats first, then the American people last. Andrew Cuomo is sitting up here in Albany lying about the numbers, about the cases of the COVID-19, which that are not true, because they're inflating the numbers just to keep people locked up in their apartments for the rest of their lives, because that's what he's up to. People has had enough of him. People are having enough of Andrew Cuomo, and the people of New York State are waking up to his dictators and to his dictatorship, and that he is not, and they're not going to take it anymore with him. He's not fit for the job anymore. He's been in office for a very long time, and he needs to go. You got to vote him out and put a Republican for a governor. As a second-generation official, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo followed in his father Mario Cuomo's footsteps when he was elected to New York State's highest office. And just like his father, Andrew has no desire to pursue the presidency, despite the fact that both were seen as prime contenders during their own time in office. But as New York State Democratic Party Chairman Jay Jacobs told the New York Post, Andrew's coronavirus response has endeared him to voters across the country. Voters across the country is not going to put up with him, because voters across the country know how disgusting he is. And now they're trying to say, oh, he's following in his father's footsteps. No. Because when Mario Cuomo was alive, Mario Cuomo had never locked people down in their apartments. He never forced people to wear masks. And now they're trying to say, oh, he's following in his father's footprints, saying that his father was a dictator. Wrong. That's a lie, because that never happened. I mean, Andrew Cuomo is just a dictator. That's all he is. He's keeping people locked up in their houses, and he does not care because he wants people to commit suicide, do drug overdose. Alcohol is gone way up as well. This is how much of a disgusting person he is. His handling of the coronavirus makes him a presidential contender, he noted. People are impressed with the job he's doing and see him as somebody who can lead the country. It defines Andrew Cuomo as a strong leader you can count on when the chips are down. No, nobody could count on him because he's incompetent, and people are impressed with the job he's doing. What job is he doing by keeping people locked up in their houses all day long, 24/7? That's what he's doing. And they're saying his handling of the coronavirus makes him a presidential contender? No, it does not make him a presidential contender, because once Andrew Cuomo gets booted out of office, then he's going to wish he ever did keep people locked up in their apartments. He's no good. He thinks he knows everything. He's not a doctor. He doesn't know anything about vaccines. He doesn't know nothing about it. All he cares about is mandating masks, face masks for the New Yorkers. Thank heavens I don't live where he lives, because I would have really let him have it. Yet while pundits pondered the idea that Andrew might enter the 2020 race for president, he came out in support of former Vice President Joe Biden. We need a leader as good as our people, a leader who appeals to the best within us, not the worst, Andrew said during his virtual 2020 Democratic National Convention speech. A leader who can unify, not divide. A leader who can bring us up, not tear us down. I know that man. That man is Joe Biden. And with no intention of joining Biden's hypothetical cabinet, it appears that Andrew is motivated by what he believes is best for America, not for himself. Excuse me, but Joe Biden is a racist, and he's a race baiter. When it comes to election, yeah, the Democrats are race baiters. And you people keep voting these criminals into office every year. It's time for them to go. They have to go. Andrew Cuomo is another race baiter. And yes, I can say that because I live in the state of New York. He thinks he knows Joe Biden. Joe Biden don't even know where he is. He doesn't know what day it is. And then he's talking about, oh, in 10 days I'll come out of my basement to debate. 10 days? Really? Joe Biden is going to come out of his basement in 10 days to debate Donald Trump? You know what Donald Trump will do? He will bury Joe Biden right back into the basement again. Joe Biden wants to get rid of police. He wants to get rid of the charter schools. Joe Biden wants to get rid of the public schools. Kamala Harris, now let me, she wants to get rid of all kinds of meat. That means chicken, steaks, hot dogs, anything that we eat. This is what she wants. And when Kamala Harris says she'll do anything for Joe, I caught on to what she really meant, that she would do anything for Joe. Now, yesterday I watched Donald Trump's speech in New Hampshire. He did say something about when Kamala Harris has started off, it was okay, but then after that, he said that she kept going down, 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 and I kind of figured, oh, yep, I caught on to it all right. I was like, yeah, Kamala goes down all right. I knew what he really meant, and it made me laugh too. I knew what Donald Trump meant when he said Kamala Harris was going down, down, down. It was like, yep, knee pads for Kamala. And you know, but as for Andrew Cuomo, he will never be president because nobody wants him. Everybody wants him out of office. And for the ones that think that he's a good governor, no, he's not. He's a race baiter. He uses people. Why do you think New York State is a prison? Because of him. Leave your comments below. I am out.